not put in them, it hurts me. And I'm like, oh, if I'm in this position, I will never watch. We all struggle to understand the grief. If I was in that position, I would never let anybody go through that stress.
And that's when I was saying
friendship is actually getting really stressful. And I'm really not up for that.
When I was in Nigeria.
Check my Instagram page for the full videos, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave my Instagram handle on the screen as usual, and also on my description box. The highlight of this video is that 1, Dorathy is upset with Laycon and Ozo in the house. 2, Nengi and Ozo had a fight, but they've settled. I'm going to tell you how. 3, V and Neo also had a fight in the house. Then 4, Prince's message to his royal army that is very, very touching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're definitely welcome. This is a good time to subscribe. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I'm going to start with the message that Prince sent to his fans, and this is because they had promised to do a GoFundMe account for him, start putting in money just like they did for Erica, and then he comes and he writes this kind of touching message to him. Let me read it out to you guys. My dear Royal Army, I'm still overwhelmed. I'm trying to soak in all the love you have been showing me. I'm sincerely speechless because I never expected the love I'm receiving. This GoFundMe account was brought to my attention last night, and I almost teared up by the mere thought and intention behind it. We are all experiencing difficult times now, and people still want to do this for me? Nah. I think it's time for you all to rest while I think of what to do to pay you all back for this surreal love. I sincerely appreciate this gesture, but I want my royal army to save their funds on this one. My dream of starting a salon surely will come to pass as soon as possible, as I already have some investors and hopefully some brands interested in this dream. I want to make you all proud, and all I need right now is the continuous love, spiritual and moral support you all have been excessively showing me. Thank you to my beautiful, wonderful royal army. He now mentioned a name, Fleeced Miss and Super Jewel, for trying to put the GoFundMe together. Love you guys so much. Love you all, my darlings. So yes, so he sends this message to his fans. It turns out that they really wanted to do a GoFundMe account for him, and this is so touching. Like, he literally told them not to bother, and this is I must commend him for this, because at the end of the day, he knows we are just coming out of a pandemic. The pandemic is not over yet he decided that, oh, everybody should keep their funds, because at the end of the day, people spent their funds, time and everything voting for him, and him being understanding is commendable. I must say it is commendable. And Prince, thank you so much. I respect you even more for doing this. But guys, what are these people that will always come up with GoFundMe? Who told you that he needs the money? Anyways, everybody in this life needs money, sha. But then again, I just really appreciate the fact that he had to put everything on stop. He's going to get the money like he said, and I pray for him that he gets that money in the mighty name of Jesus, inshallah. Amio. So guys, let's move on to talk about the next thing. Let's talk about Dorathy. This morning, Dorathy was upset. She was keeping her face from last night. She just went inside to sleep. And let me tell you why. The first thing that happened is that they played a task here. They gave them this flutter wave task. And this flutter wave task had 2 types, 2 sessions. So they played. There was one where you had to do something like charades and all. And according to Dorathy, they had difficulties trying to understand the brief. All of them were struggling. What does this thing mean? What does this thing mean? Now the first thing that happened was that Ozo went to hide this thing. Ozo and Neo, they went to hide their stuff, and she couldn't find it. They saw her struggling to look for it. She didn't say anything that first one. Then the second one was that when they were now answering their own questions for the whole charade thing, that Laycon got it right, and he didn't even help them. Like, how can he know that this is what the brief is saying? Then he watched them do something really stupid. At the end of the day, though, they won 1 million naira, which is 500,000 each for Laycon and Ozo. But then again, she's like, it's not even about winning or anything. We always help each other out when it comes to tasks. So if you understood it, why didn't you just say something? Why didn't you just help us out? That's when the corner started explaining himself that no, that he actually got to realize this when they were already done with their tasks. So he didn't mean to hoard the information or hoard the right information for them to fail. That was not what he meant at all. That he just understood it while they were playing. So please, that he's sorry. That was how she apologized. She was not talking to Ozo as well. She and Neo were like, some people, they will stab you in the back and they'll be pretending. Ozo was just laughing, say, I'm catching my soul, but I know it's me you're talking to. Yeah, so that's what's up. But I think the house is going to be fine. Dorathy is going to be fine. Let's move on to talk about Neo and V. Last night, the housemates were having fun. They were doing this, according to Dorathy, she called it Big Brother Naija remix. So they were singing songs, mixing the lyrics, singing anything that comes to their mind. But most songs that they were singing were old school songs. They were just vibing, laughing, dancing. Everybody was there except V. I was wondering, this one V is inside. Nobody's looking for her. Nobody's talking about her. They're just catching fun. Even Neo. So later, they now showed us V. V was seriously sweeping the lounge. I said, what's going on? Why is V sweeping at 12 a.m., 1 a.m.? Why is she sweeping? But I didn't say anything. They just kept having fun, having fun. So when they got tired, say like 1 a.m. thereabouts, that's how Neo now went inside to meet her. She was already lying on her bed. She was not like, why are you coming to talk to me now? The time that you were supposed to come and look for me, you didn't look for me. So please just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. He said, I didn't know that anything was going on. She said, no, that you are checking on me if I'm fine. It is not necessary anymore. I'm okay now. There's nothing, no problem. He said, but I felt like you didn't want to come out or something. Everybody was there. So I just thought, she said, no, don't worry. What are you sitting on my bed for? He was just sitting on her bed and looking at her. She said, what are you sitting on my bed for? Please leave my bed. You can go back to go and be where you were. Just go there, have your fun, have your peace, do anything you want to do. That's when you sat there, looked at her until she even almost slept off. Stood up or went outside. He went to meet Ozo and Nengi outside. He was not talking to them that he doesn't know what's going on with V, that V is angry again, that he didn't come to look for her. He was not like, I was here. How do you expect me to be here and there at the same time? I don't know what this girl wants from me. But that's how Nengi was talking to him, that he should just calm down. That since she said she wants to sleep, she should let her sleep, and that she should understand also that the girl that London babe and London babes, then there's a vex. She has the mentality of the white people, that they vex anyhow. So just allow her be, let her sleep. When she wakes up in the morning, I believe people will be fine. They were just encouraging him and all that. After this, we now saw when Nengi went inside to go and call Ozo. At this point, we didn't even know when they separated. Ozo was inside, Nengi was coming inside. Nengi's head of house now, so she sleeps in the head of house lounge, while Ozo is still in the main house because she doesn't have deputy. So she came to meet Ozo. Ozo, please, can we talk outside? In my mind, I thought people just finished all your outside shenanigans and now you people want to sleep. I didn't even know that something had happened. So that's how she was. Ozo now said, I'm coming, I want to change. She stood for a bit and then she went outside to sit down and wait for Ozo. Ozo washed his face, wiped his face, and then he went outside to meet her. And he was stern with her. He was like, why didn't you wait for me when I said I was changing? She said, do you expect me to stand and be waiting for you while you change, wash your face, wipe your face, when I told you that I wanted to see you outside? Why is it that it was the time that I told you that I wanted to see you outside, that you took out the time to now say, I want to change, then you now took your time to go and wash your face, you now took your time again to wipe your face, then you expect me to be standing there and waiting for you? Also now said, no, the right thing to do is that when you want to talk to somebody and you tell the person, let us talk outside, it is only normal that you wait for the person and walk with the person outside. Nengi now said, did you die now that you walked outside on your own? Did you die? Are we twins? Must we walk together all the time? You have come outside, you have come outside. That's why I also say, what kind of statement is she making? Doesn't she know that that statement is hurtful? Which one is, did he die? But I'm just happy about the fact that now also is speaking up about things he doesn't like. Even though at the end of the day, Nengi didn't still agree to even say sorry that she did anything wrong by not working with him. I don't know, I kind of understand also, but then again, I kind of understand Nengi, especially when she now said the reason why she even came to call him for them to talk, that she was talking with Neo, and then all of a sudden she turned to Ozo and said, Ozo, don't worry, you're going to be with me in the finals. And then he was like, Nengi, leave me alone, leave me alone. So she wasn't like, what's going on? What's doing this one? Next thing, he walked inside. So she said she decided to be the bigger person and went to meet him. Let us talk. Then he was still giving her attitude, doing, let me change, let me wash my face. That the least she can do is to still come outside, sit down and wait for him. So him telling her that she should have stood there for him to now walk her out there, it doesn't make any sense to her. Mr. Courtesy, please, that courtesy, I can't work here. You were the one that pissed me off. So she was not asking him, so why did you do that? He now said, she and Neil said something, and then they shook hands to it, and then that's why his mood just changed. She now said, what are you saying? Say it outrightly. Are you saying that because me and Neil shook hands to the fact that, oh, we are surely going to be in the finals, and then you felt some type of way about it, especially because I now told you that, oh, you are also going to be in the finals with me? Is that it? He now said, no, that's not what it means. That what it means is that she and Neo, that they were just talking and they left him aside. That two of them, they've talked about the fact that they don't want people to be interfering when they are having discussions. So Neo just came into the picture, and she was the one that haven't told Neo, oh, Neo, we are outside, as though she wanted Neo to be in the picture. And then Neo came and she just shifted all her focus from both of them to she and Neo. That's the reason why he was angry. Nengi now said, I feel like that is not the reason, no. But if you are insisting that you don't want to talk about the real reason, then I'm going to let it slide. So that's how she now said, okay, oh, so you are just saying that it is because Neo came and I shifted the attention to him. But at the end of the day, Neo also was talking with you, and he also came with problem. When he came with the problem, will I now tell him, no, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you? The least we could do was to talk to him, answer him, and then when he finished, maybe he left, then we continued our discussion. And as far as I'm concerned, we're not even talking about something really serious, we're just talking random stuff. And I said, whether it's random stuff or not, you're not supposed to do that. That's actually not like, please, I beg, you were telling me, leave me alone, leave me alone, let me just go inside. And I said to him, please, now don't go inside, or yeah, come back. Two of them will run. Run, catch you. Yeah, catch you. That's actually, I said, this is not going to work. I don't know what they talk now brought them to this point. This is not going to work. That's I also said, if you know that this will never work, then Nengi, I dare you to stand up and walk into your HOH lounge. Nengi said, no, I'm not going to live here now. I'm going to go inside and sleep when I want to sleep. I said, look at this one. Shebi, you're the one that was shouting since I want to go and sleep, want to go and sleep. Now they are giving you on a platter with something that you have already clearly stated that it will never work. So go inside and sleep. Now why are you saying no, you are not going inside? And after this one, I have said that it's like this Nengi, you are holding some feelings somewhere. That's how he was not like, oh, he's feeling sleepy. She's not like, oh, she's feeling sleepy. He now walked her to her door. That's how she was not like, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. I say, Nengi, Nene, you don't want us to go. After you're the one that will come and be doing, are we siamese twins? Are we twins? Why are you following me? Why are we this? Why are we that? You don't want him to go. Anyway, Shao, that was how two of them now said, don't worry now. Then he now hugged that, two of them now hugged. You know these things. She's the one that always wants to separate herself from the hug. But yeah, they now hugged, good night. It's like, oh, what 90 would you wear? Shao, those irrelevant stuff. So yes, I thought I should bring this gist to you guys. As you know, let us talk about things in the comment section below. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I would like for you to do so. And I'm going to see you on my next one. Bye, guys.